Yeah, what up YouTube? What up UFC fans? It looks like Dana White has returned back to hyping a fight between George St-Pierre versus Anderson Silva. This is something that has been long overdue, well over 2 years, and Anderson Silva, you know, it seems like the media is kind of hyping the idea that, hey, Anderson Silva, he's got to go in the octagon and call out GSP after he wins. If GSP wins, Anderson Silva has to storm into the octagon and call out GSP. And Anderson Silva's already commented on that. That like, it's almost like offending to him. He's like, well, why would I have to do that? I'm not gonna do that. That's just not his style. He has no intention of calling GSP out, and he doesn't have to call him out. Why should one of the greatest MMA fighters of all time have to call out someone from the lower weight divisions? It's really up to George St-Pierre if he wants to move up, take a step up, take a real challenge against a bigger man, and to try and take down the middleweight championship. That's up to GSP. It's not up to Anderson Silva. He shouldn't have to call anybody out. He's the undisputed champion. Whereas, George St-Pierre, he's while he is an undisputed welterweight champion, there is an interim belt holder. That's Carlos Condit, who's been kicking ass recently. And you know what? He's got a great chance to pull off an upset. Imagine if Carlos Condit pulls an upset of a lifetime and destroys this fight. I wonder how sad Dana White would really be. Considering just a month ago, or sometime during October, he was guaranteeing that John Jones would face Anderson Silva. Now he's gone back to hyping GSP versus Anderson Silva. This is what he said. Anderson Silva will be there this Saturday watching, and if St-Pierre wins, it'll be a huge fight for us. It'll probably be the biggest fight in UFC history. It'll definitely be the biggest gate. We've done 55,000 up in Toronto. He's considering doing it in Brazil, Dallas, or Texas Stadium. Dana White also mentioned that Silva said he wouldn't fight Chael either, but he did. And Dana White went in to say, Silva says plenty of things, but he guarantees that Silva will be there Saturday. And if George St-Pierre wins, those two will fight, and it'll probably be in May. So now he's saying, hey, if GSP wins, we're going to see this fight in May. Let's hope he lives up to his word, because I hate it when promoters go back on their word. That's some bullshit, and we should all recognize this and make sure he lives up to his word, because even your word as a man, that's one of the most valuable things you can hold, to be true. So Dana White, you better not be bullshitting us here. Although Carlos Condit is a live underdog, I gotta break this down too, because I think he's worth betting on, and he's definitely one of the best fighters in the welterweight division. So we'll see if GSP can look impressive. And we'll see if he actually, because this fight will be addressed in the post-fight interview, and it's going to be interesting what GSP says, because all eyes are on this fight. The UFC, they don't have too many dynamic athletes like Silva and St-Pierre, so if you could put these two guys together, it would make for a tremendous promotion. So for now, Silva doesn't have to call anybody out. GSP has to get the job done on Saturday. It is what it is, guys. Peace out, take care.